What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Wait.
Hey, guys.
Hi, guys. Alright, we are live. I don't know if all the settings are right on the microphone and everything, but hopefully you can hear us. We couldn't decide if we wanted to stream video games or if we wanted to do a podcast, so we're gonna kind of try to do both here. We're gonna be playing a little Road Redemption, possibly Ari and I's favorite game right now.
Right now, definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Goat Simulator's pretty good, but
Goat Simulator is pretty good.
this is probably it's more like an everyday game. I feel like Goat Simulator you can play for like if you want to sit down for an hour you can play with this one like maybe 15 minutes, even 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's kind of romp.
It's good. You can just rip through it. So we're gonna play a little of that. We're gonna do a little podcast. So I still haven't decided how we're gonna like put this up. I mean, we'll put it up on YouTube as us playing, and we'll put it up on. It'll be on Twitch, and right now, obviously, hopefully, some people are watching us on Twitch right now as a live stream, and we will. We're starting from level 1, Ari?
If you want, it's up to you, man.
Beat the whole game. And then, yeah, we'll put this up in audio form. I don't know if it will be super great to listen to, but hopefully we'll be able to keep our train of thought the whole time while we're going. But so, what bike are you choosing here? Did we decide if the snowblower is the best? Because use the this one is really good. The Graltia 800. Right? Because it's got good turning.
Well, you also need good acceleration. The acceleration is important. The Monocody's good.
The acceleration is not good on that one. Snowblower has great acceleration, but terrible steering. We could always go with the classic.
The Berviza.
The Hundo CBD.
What's wrong with the BMG? Oh, low max speed.
It's almost the same thing. I mean, it's got slightly worse max speed and acceleration, but it's got a boost in the nitro.
Okay, I'll use the Hundo.
Alright, I'm gonna go Hundo too. Are you running straight normal character?
Yeah, I think so. Should I not?
Moto Soldier is, I think, maybe the best, but I've been thinking maybe I'll run Volter again.
I'll be Gordon Gecko.
Oh man, this is gonna be tough because that's Nitro Punk though.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Nitro Punk we just got. Yeah, I'll be Gordon Gecko.
Volter is interesting. He has bad health, but
I have bad health too.
Well, then maybe this might not be good, but
I've never on a regular run I've never died with Gordon Gecko.
Okay. Well, Ari and I are about to do this with both of us at 50% health, so we'll see if this goes well. We can't lose on stream, you know? We're doing it. So, someone... Oh, that was you. I was like, someone commented in our chat already. That was cool. That is you.
That's not me. Somebody named Ari? I don't know.
Yeah, who could that be? So what did you see any... Oh, Abby was just texting us about Howard Schultz.
Okay, so what do you think of his candidacy?
I think he should go away.
Why?
Because he's just a rich billionaire, and he's saying like we can't afford things like Medicare for all. He already came out.
Did he say that?
Yes, he already came out. He said, they said, why do you not support Medicare for all? Like, is it not American? Because I think someone alluded to that, and he said it's not that it's not American. He said it's unaffordable, which is it's a direct lie. Like either the two options are he's stupid, which could be believable, or he's just a liar. Because it's not. There's a study that came out of. Well, there's the right-wing funded study out of the Mercator Institute that says we saved about $2 trillion, and there's a newer one that is more accurate, and I forget what university it's out of, but it says we'll save. Here we go.
You're entering Reaper territory.
Well.
Take down
But
anyone
it says
who gets between you and that building.
$5 trillion over the next decade. So there's no arguing anymore that it's more expensive. The only thing you can argue is I like know what your argument could be anymore.
He's out of touch. Just out of touch. Like, listen, like a lot of these corporate CEOs and stuff like that, they have no conception of like how much things actually cost. And,
oh yeah, I mean, look at Donald Trump saying you need ID to buy food at a grocery store.
because he's like never been to a grocery store.
That's a lot of it. Like Howard Schultz probably hasn't had to do anything for himself. Yeah, so they shouldn't be running for president. The only reason anyone's taking him seriously is because he has billions of dollars, which is another reason. Is maybe another reason why we shouldn't have billions.
In this country, we shouldn't have any fucking billionaires anymore. Anytime they cross the level, just execute them, right?
Yeah, man. Let's bring back the easy. I'm sorry.
I was in the middle of killing it.
I know.
You fight it with blah.
I'm sorry, bud. But yeah, I mean that may be a little bit of the extreme argument, and
It's excessive.
I could take argument against that, but I don't know. I just think he shouldn't be able to buy his way into the election, which he clearly has done.
Yeah.
If he didn't have $1 billion, there is no way he would be in this race right now. He doesn't have anything that's motivating to people.
Well, here's where I disagree with that. I don't think he has anything going for him, but he has been a little bit politically active in the past, like just making little comments on certain issues. But I
that's
agree.
good. I've probably been more politically involved than he has, and there's
You've
no
got some
way I have a
high-ranking
shot at
reapers
the
in your area.
presidency right now.
Yeah, I agree with you. His shot is purely based on his money.
Well, he doesn't. The other thing though that makes it so I don't care that much is because he's gonna get. Oh my God, he's gonna get rolled over so hard. I'm so sorry, buddy. All right, I'm not gonna hurt you. If I see you, no,
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Trying to find your way across our borders,
You guys say they're
Billy
round, so.
Jackals.
We won't have guns for a while. We started on level 1.
That's true. What I will say is that in terms of a CEO, he's not the worst. He's not good.
Like Meg Whitman.
I mean, he has done some good things for his company, like his company has good healthcare, things like what you call it. Oh, well, I didn't actually.
You're gonna pay dearly for every reaper
But
you kill.
they basically said he also has like the college thing, like if you work there for a certain amount of time, you can go to college for free, blah blah blah. So I don't know, those are good things, but those are also he also argues that that's why we shouldn't have those things as public.
Yeah, but he's like one of like a million corporations that provides those things to his employees.
But most of the companies don't. He's arguing that because he gives them out and he does actually better than a lot of companies. He's arguing that that's the reason why that we shouldn't do it via the government, because we should just do it private.
But then what I agree with you. What I'm saying is that he's the fucking exception to the rule. Like,
That's
one out of like a million fucking companies does that for their employees.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's right.
so I don't know what fucking century he's living in, but like that's not like a normal thing to get those things provided.
Well, that's the thing. He's out of touch, and he thinks because he's a billionaire that he can convince the other billionaires to do this, as if they're gonna do that. They're not.
Yeah, just like Donald Trump, because everyone fucking listens to Donald Trump.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
They're like, we need your fucking advice to tell us how to run our fucking business.
Donald Trump is a more special case because
He's mentally retarded.
well, that's maybe, but he's definitely potentially like losing his mind.
Is that offensive, Jordan?
It is offensive. People are gonna be offended by that.
What do you mean?
Bring your chopper.
He's got some
Wait till you
early
hear my
stage of
voice.
dementia. He's mentally retarded. It's not like an exaggeration.
That's not the word they use.
Demented.
Is the word? Yeah, you can say mentally lax, or maybe
No.
mentally challenged.
Retarded means slow.
I know what it means. I
So
use
why
the
you
word.
like-
I'm.
You're buying into this shit, man.
I personally don't care that much, but some people do not like it. So
Well,
you can say it.
fuck
I'm not gonna.
some people.
I'm not gonna stop you from saying it. But people,
I'm not saying that like people
People
with
are
Down
gonna-
syndrome aren't people. Okay, I'm just saying that Donald Trump, his brain runs slower than the general population. He has mental. He's slightly mentally incapacitated. Therefore, he is mentally retarded.
His mental faculties are retarded. You might say.
Okay, well,
They have been retarded.
that's the semantics of that fucking difference is like so petty.
I'm not here. Oh, we need to.
They're split hairs.
We need to kill one more person.
Yeah, he's right in front of me.
I'm gonna kill.
Anyway, he created a Twitter account for this election cycle.
Donald
Howard
Trump?
Schultz.
Oh.
He didn't have a Twitter account before this. No, Donald Trump had a Twitter account, unfortunately, for a long time.
Well, I thought maybe he created a new Twitter. It's like Donald Trump 2020 new Twitter.
No, Howard Schultz created one, and every one of his tweets has gotten ratioed.
Man, you gotta buy some health.
Alright.
You gotta buy lots and lots of
Which
health.
one is the good health? Plus 15 or
Angel Dust. Because this one is health gain. That just like regains your lost health. Angel Dust actually ups your max health.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. And probably, you can't up nitro.
Hope you've enjoyed your time on my turf.
You know what that is though? Getting ratioed on Twitter.
No.
It's basically where like the comments are like more than the likes. So like, what that usually means, and what it means in his case for sure, is that like people are just like telling you to go fuck yourself. Well, that was
You think you can come into my turf and kill
I
my
killed 3.
brothers? You're
two?
so
I thought I only
fucking
killed one.
dead.
Maybe I killed 5.
I think I killed at least one, but I'm doing pretty well here. But yeah, man, he's got no shot, so it's fine.
At first I was like, oh, he could be interesting because here's why. It's not like I'm a supporter of billionaires by any stretch of the imagination, but you've got a large proportion of the American population that always like idolizes wealth, like it's a sign of intelligence.
Well, look at Donald Trump.
Yeah, exactly. So I figured this could be like a
Heads up. The local authorities are onto
a
it.
good counter argument.
Just try to
That's
stay
somebody
alive.
supposedly on the left, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
He's clearly like not really on the left.
He's got some ideas that are on the left, but he's a corporatist, like literally, because he's runs a corporation. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure he's a fine individual. And
Is it private? I mean, is it privately held or is it publicly traded?
yeah, but I would say
Why are we killing so many enemies?
Now,
like
he
everyone
won't
has
be
been
collecting a pension.
But yeah, I hope he just goes back to making lattes and just stops.
Wow, you're so dismissive.
No one cares about your like silly little ideas.
lattes, yep.
Yeah, that's what he should do. That's what he's been good at. He's made his money off that. But he shouldn't be trying to run a country, especially not in America. We've got enough.
I got 'em both.
Great work. Keep it up
I
now. Down
don't
his
even know
ass.
if I gotta kill that round.
No problem.
I don't know. But
I read an op-ed basically saying that billionaires really don't have a place. Like trying to serve in politics. That like billionaires are naturally kind of like out of touch, and that this business acumen actually does not ever really translate well into leading the public sector, into leading like a governmental organization.
Yeah.
Because being able to be profitable has almost nothing in common with trying to lead a not-for-profit, a public organization to serve people regardless. It's like a completely different organizational structure. So yeah, you might be able to lead people. Look how great Donald Trump is. And
Okay, you're
that
almost
doesn't
out of this.
necessarily... Oh,
Just get past the
you can
Reaper
kill him
boss,
first.
and you can leave this hellhole
that'd be
behind
you.
forever.
Don't shoot me, please.
I just got one shot off on his back.
What? Where's my bomb? I thought I put a bomb on.
Fuck you, Jackal!
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think we can argue about whether there should even be billionaires at all.
Well, what do you mean? How can there not be billionaires?
Killing the Reaper's leader will cause a civil war among the
I
Reapers.
mean, yeah, you could
But we
you
celebrate
could tax
later.
all assets.
Get
over
after
$1
that
billion,
balance.
100%.
Yeah, but I mean, this is an impossibility because when you talk about billionaires, these people don't have like $1 billion in a bank account. Their billions of dollars are made up of their net worth, which are basically held in stock assets, so they're untaxable.
Well,
At right now,
yeah, exactly. Right now, but even
they're probably never taxable, honestly, because they'll never cash out those shares. Even
Yeah.
when, when it passes
most
down to
of
their
those,
kids.
Most of those billionaires. Well, that's why we need to reinstate the estate tax heavily.
Do we not have a estate tax?
We do, but they cut it a bunch when Donald Trump first got into office. They increased the threshold for it to like something like 20 something million dollars, $20 million. But yeah, I really don't want to hear anything, especially from rich people, about how poor people need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps when they're giving their kids millions and millions of dollars.
Cut across these rooftops.
I
Don't
could
look
argue
down.
that it should be taxed
And
at 100%
grab some
if
jump
you want
jets
to
if
talk
you
about
can.
meritocracy. But I'm okay with them taking some of it, but like, no one can argue that Paris Hilton worked her ass off to get that money. She didn't do anything.
Right,
No, of course
Gil.
She made a sex tape. Like, it's basically all she's known for, and having like terrible TV shows. So, no, I would say the estate tax should be as high as like 75%. But even if we were to make it 30% or something, we'd still be doing pretty well.
Oh, no.
We gotta catch back up. I'm way behind.
I'm trying to get more sword kills, but oh my gosh.
Why are you trying to get sword kills?
Because the hammer that I have with this guy is a little slow to use. By the time I pull it out, it's like...
Closed casket.
Oh, yeah. It takes a little more difficult.
Yeah, it's actually really difficult to get a kill with this. And I see all these helmetless people, but by the time I like switch out to the sword, they're already like out of my range. Oh my gosh. Another one. And like, oh man, I just ran off the side of the building. I'm switching and then I like ran into a wall.
I need to catch up.
I wish there was like some kind of consistency where like a whole bunch of people would be with helmets or not with helmets, or at least I had some gun rounds. I have machine guns. Sorry about that.
We are about halfway through this race right now, so we have to do a little bit.
Okay, well I'm almost in second. Oh my gosh!
I just crashed you.
Fucking stupid.
We're not driving very well today.
Nah, it's like we're distracted by the modern issues.
Wow, I cannot believe I just survived that. I hope people are watching it on the stream.
Oh my fucking gosh. Frustrating.
Nah, it's alright. Third place? Fifth. There we go. I never have any boosts. This guy. That's a big problem.
What the fuck?
It's so frustrating, alright.
Man, this like stupid ass fucking bears. It's not like I'm even hitting shit. I'm just like knocking into the sides.
Saw that shit. Alright, I'm gonna get there.
No, we lost, man. It's over. And now not only that, but I have no boost for the next round. We lost.
No, I was close. I got fourth.
You've lost some ground.
I was
but
really
we
close,
can get
actually.
it back.
Fucking pissed.
Alright.
I need some fucking gun ammo, man. I fucking hate driving without a gun.
Yeah, not having a gun in this game is like a big problem, actually.
Yeah. That's why those characters that don't come with guns, it's like a fucking nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Should I upgrade our light weapons?
It's mine's unupgradable because the stupid light weapon they stuck me with.
Oh.
That's like
You have a heavy weapon, I think, is why.
it's slow as. It's
Molasses?
not the word I would use, but yes.
It's slow as turtles on heroin?
It's better.
This lovely
Alright, we
bit
gotta
of
win this.
barren
This one I
tundra
think
is
is a
controlled
short
by
one.
the Sigmas. Their love
Oh
for
my-
technological perfection has slowly turned them into mechanical monstrosities.
Oh.
So ride fast
You're getting too
and show
frustrated.
no mercy.
You're getting too frustrated.
There's like nothing that pisses me off more than like a car dropping out of nowhere and just slowly sliding in front of me.
That's what always happens, man. That's how these levels work.
But it doesn't always happen. It always happens to like the human character, but never the NPCs.
Not a bad point.
take them. You make the jackals proud.
That was truck. Deuces. Got your baby. Oh my goodness. What place are you in? North? You're behind. Right.
Yeah, I just ran into a fucking tree.
Wow, I can't believe I didn't die there, but I'm stuck. You know, fence, apparently.
That's what happens. That's what happens in this game. Oh my gosh!
We both hit that, but neither of us crashed, so that's
Because we're both fucking bosses.
both fantastical.
Oh, that was. Am I out of boost? Somebody's gonna have to fucking. Kill third. Get next to me.
I'm in second.
Big hammer. Small dick.
Give me that big old hammer, boy. That hammer, boy. Are you in? Yeah, you're ahead of me. Alright, that's good. That's good at least. We got the money there. We got the money there.
So much of everything right now. Except number one. I don't have enough number one.
Just gotta get up there.
Oh my gosh! I was like on a straight track, and then this guy just like runs in front of me.
I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? I'm stuck on a tree, but I'm not touching. Okay, now I'm in fourth.
Oh, I hate this. Oh, man, this was a mistake.
It's alright, as long as we get third at least.
Oh my gosh. He's so far ahead. How is he so far ahead?
Yeah, alright.
Oh my gosh.
He's so excited.
No!
You ripped through those bastards like tinfoil.
That's alright.
I passed him and then he passed me back.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I need to wear some warm clothes to insulate my muscles from this unstable movement.
Hmm.
I feel like I'm back in high school getting worked up over a video game.
It's good. It's what really matters in life.
Something like that.
You gotta distract you more. You see anything else in the news lately? I don't think it, I'm trying to think of what else I've seen.
Whoa, Abby. Why would you burp like that?
That's gross, Abby. Don't do that.
You got some friendlies up ahead.
Unbelievable.
Watch your fire.
Her manners sometimes.
She doesn't want to behave herself.
Don't attack your allies. They're
quiet.
here to help.
Australia.
The only good Sigma is dead Sigma.
Stupid, like, rope gun, whatever. What would you even call this?
A harpoon.
Grappling hook?
I call it a harpoon. That's a dummy. That's a really dumb.
I'm gonna kill second. I'm
Hell
gonna kill
yeah.
first.
Show 'em what the jackals are made of. That's one Sigma who won't be claiming a bounty.
I'm in first, Jordan. Just kill everyone behind us.
Point of active aggression.
Oh, I killed myself. That was really fucking ridiculous. That was...
Nice, take
I'm not
it.
talking about the
Keep
issues
it up.
anymore, Jordan.
I asked you what you were about. You said nothing.
Oh, I didn't get the context of the question. Okay, well, the other thing that we were supposed to talk about is that Virginia government is KKK
Oh
picture.
yeah.
Maybe at the end of this race, we'll take a second. I can show you the picture. But without seeing the picture, what comments do you have about this incident? Knowing nothing about it.
What I would say is, yeah, I would like to know the context in which that picture was taken, which is not the most important. I would say, what's his record?
I mean, he's a Democratic governor, by the way.
But yeah, but that Democrat from Virginia. I mean, like if Joe Manchin, if I
Right,
saw a
like
picture
it.
from 1970s of him wearing a KKK hood, I'd say get him the fuck out of there. But
I think everyone's dead, by the way. So we can relax.
no, not everyone's dead. That guy's dead now.
I think most everybody's dead. Almost everyone's dead.
Find your aim out here. You got allies on the ropes.
Stop watching your screen.
Damn, that was pretty sick. Yeah, I don't know. I would just say it would depend on his record. It was how many years ago? Like 40 years ago, right?
1984. Wow! Wow! Oh, it was you that stole first. All right, it's fine.
Oh, well, I lost it, and you did.
There's no one else, man. It's just us.
It's not just us. So maybe it is.
Just stop. Just stop.
Jesus, kid. I'm glad you're on our side. That was fucking savage.
Let me see this picture.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's what I can say before I show it to you is it's definitely in bad taste, but is it like a resignable offense? So here's the whole page.
Okay. That looks pretty bad.
Is it resign bad or is it like? Well, I mean, what would you say? If you're the chairman of the Virginia Democratic Party,
What is his position again?
governor,
Oh, he's the governor. Hmm. If we're talking about, like,
yeah, we are talking about. Oh, you're welcome.
thanks, baby. I mean, speaking to like the
Yeah, exactly.
shut the fuck up, dickhead.
Dickhead.
You dickhead. I think you probably gotta ask him to resign.
Why?
It's just the optics of it. If you're asking my personal opinion, if I could control it, yeah, I would probably say it would depend on a lot of factors. I would have to know a lot more about the situation.
Look what?
What his record on like equality and like justice for like black people and like I don't know. I would have to know a lot more
Without
about
the
it.
necessary
Like,
reaction, code processors, and torque capacitors.
like for instance, if
your
I saw
people will
someone
never
who
lead us
was
to be
like
a certain outsider.
who had like a great record and always had been consistent on equality and fighting for like African American rights and something like that, and they had done something stupid like that when they were young, then yeah, I would say, okay, here's the deal with this, and like this guy is really did something stupid and like profusely apologized for it. But
Pretty moderate.
you know, I don't know. I would say, yeah, I would say probably the guy should resign. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
I think that's what I'm saying is I think that's what's that people are gonna do.
I mean, some people are asking him to resign, but not everyone, and he's not going to resign. He
Yeah.
already said he's going to see out to the end of his term.
So what I would say the important thing now would be for him to make sure that he shows people that that was some stupid thing he did when he was young.
I mean, that's basically in his defense, he did get out ahead of the issue, and maybe not ahead of the issue. After it came out, this picture from quite a long time ago, he basically said, "This is everything that I've done in my record shows this is not who I am now."
I would like to see that record. I would like to know what that means. 'Cause you can say that, but like, what does that mean?
What the? I feel like the response, maybe this controller is off, but I feel like.
Pause it. Why? I can't pause the game. Hold on. I'll change the.
What?
There's like a mode on this projector. You turn on gaming mode. And I thought there was a way to make it so the resolution is higher, but maybe it's just to switch it to game mode. Alright, we'll try that. Wait, oh sorry. Stream it. Turn on the stream. Okay. Alright, we can go. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
You gotta start it though.
Oh.
Oh, that crashed.
Yeah, we're not doing too hot this time.
No, you've seen the days. What would you say? Maybe it should just be, he should apologize and that's it.
I mean, what's that's it? He didn't hurt anybody, so like I feel like.
I feel like a lot of people would argue that like that's very.
I can actually die.
Dress up like a KKK member. Why are you doing that?
It's not clear whether he dressed up as a KKK member
Or in blackface. It was either he was in the KKK or blackface, correct?
This was around the era where that.
Oh, that sounds like you didn't answer the question there, Ari, and that you're trying to defend him.
There was a movie where that guy basically did blackface to try and get into medical school. Like this was a popular movie at the time, so maybe it had something to do with that movie. And it was just, I mean, I agree with you. It's extremely stupid, and it's in poor taste, but.
Good one, kid. I guess the mine's still the greatest.
Is it
machine.
something to end someone's political career? Because, like, everyone makes dumb mistakes. And, like, if Democrats just keep shitting on their own every time, like, they make some stupid mistake, then, like, why does the Democratic Party have to be the party of eternally politically correct? And why can you not forgive anyone for some stupidity? If he apologized, he hasn't done anything like that, it's not reflective of his current character or even his past character, then I don't see why it has to be a career-ending move, or I'm not sure.
This was when he was in high school?
Medical school. This is his medical school yearbook.
1984 is...
It's not that long ago.
It's pretty late in the game to be dressing up like a KKK member.
I honestly don't understand why he did it, but...
Well, that's what people are... That's the issue that people are going to have to deal with. It's like, yeah, he can come out and apologize, but, like, is he, like, deep down, like, kind of a racist guy? I don't know.
Probably not. It seems like a dumb joke. Like, if you look, you see a picture.
Pretty fucking racist thing to do, though.
Did you see the picture?
Yeah, I mean, you just showed it to me.
This picture of a guy in a KKK suit and a guy in blackface, which public attitudes have changed massively towards blackface in the last 15 years alone. To speak much less of the 1980s, where there were fucking Hollywood movies still using blackface. Okay, and they're both drinking beers in the picture. So yeah, I mean, it's like, it's a little bit fucked up.
Yeah, but what does that mean? They're drinking beers, yeah.
Then maybe the context of it, this was like a costume party with horrible costumes. Maybe
But that doesn't
this
make
was some kind of comedy
that
thing,
doesn't
like
make it
with
okay.
horrible taste. Does that mean he's a racist? No. Does that
Not
mean
necessarily. Not
he has a
necessarily.
very extreme sense of?
But you're giving him the benefit of the doubt, whereas some people might not, and I feel like
I am giving him the benefit of the doubt
and-
because he apologized, and because Democrats, I think that they're
No,
so far up everyone's asshole after seeing what happened with what's his name, like
everyone would have apologized for that, though. Even a vehement racist like Steve
No,
King,
I feel like
yes.
he would have denied he was in the picture. He would have said that wasn't me in the picture. There's nobody can
Maybe.
prove he was in the picture. I feel
Yeah,
like
but people are probably there that can confirm it, so he knows. I mean,
maybe nobody. Listen, that picture's been floating around for 1984. what is that, 35 years?
Mm-hmm.
So nobody's come forward with that picture until now. I don't know, man. I feel like he tried to get ahead of the issue. He tried to take responsibility for it. And whatever happened, like, that was a different era, and yeah, he made a mistake. But, like, is that a career-ending move? Why does the Republican Party allows its people to get away with, like, I mean, look at...
Well, they shouldn't. That would be the argument.
Yeah, but that hasn't stopped them from, like, electoral success, basically. What's his name? Fucking the Moore guy. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Roy Moore.
Yep.
I mean, and Donald Trump, for fuck's sake. So why does the Democratic Party, like... Listen, people make mistakes.
Roy Moore lost.
Roy Moore was not... I mean, he was not abandoned by his party. He was abandoned by the voters. Because they thought that him trying to have sex with 16-year-olds as like a 35-year-old man was like a creepy thing to do.
Get out of the Sigma 2.
So that's the thing, is I think people might say, this is kind of that's a pretty racist thing to do. So, I don't know. I mostly agree with you, but
what I think is that a lot of people on the progressive wing, they fail to distinguish like the scale of different actions in a lot of cases, and even the content of the actions. And that's the whole thing with like the Me Too movement too, that you had like people like Roy Moore and Harvey Weinstein being lumped together with, who's that Minnesota guy? What was his name?
Are you talking about the Democrat?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about what's his name?
Like he took like a stupid picture, and I mean he got accused of some other stuff, but the only basically allegation that stuck is that he took that picture on the airplane with that girl. Yeah. So like, yeah, gross. Like, it's a dumb picture and he's a fucking idiot. Does that mean that you need to end the guy's career? I'm not sure.
That one I'm not sure about.
And why? I mean, shouldn't that be up to the voters? Because most of the people in the state actually said, from what I've read, and I don't know how I did it, they said this is not that big a deal, and like he actually shouldn't probably resign for this.
Right, John.
So why does the National Democratic Party, why does like the far left progressive
Head
wings
into
of
the
the
next
party
territory and get that assassin.
get to dictate what happens in the entire Democratic Party? You know what I mean? Like, local voters should get to decide. Why shouldn't the National Party heads get to say anything?
Yeah, I mean, there's an argument for like that there should be, obviously there should be some leadership, but more or less I agree with you, because a lot of that ends up hurting people like that I would vote for, like Bernie Sanders and things like that.
Yeah, because everything, I mean, like, I saw an article the other day, man, like, there was like a video, and they're like, here's a video of Bernie Sanders in 1989, drunk, shirtless.
With his shirt off, yeah.
I was like, who cares? Like, this is so long ago, and like, you're just trying to nitpick like people, and I get like this is not.
I don't know that that's like the Democrats though, or like the leadership. I mean, the leadership is stupid. I don't like them. Chuck and Nancy are mostly. I'm not fans of them for the most part. They do some good things now and again, but if I could have voted for who I was gonna have for Speaker of the House, it would have been Nancy Pelosi, just because she was the only decent candidate who wanted the seat. But
I wanted the seat.
I would have voted for you over her.
Thank you.
Jump jets on motorbikes
But,
isn't exactly
yeah.
a testing technology, so good luck.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
See how that
that'll show 'em.
works as we go along, because that's the thing is they're talking about now for the debates and stuff that they're gonna factor in small dollar donations, so you might see more.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
For who gets into the DNC debates, they're gonna factor in who gets on the stage for who has. That was a nice save, alright.
Thanks.
Who has more small dollar donations.
There seems to be like a lag. Maybe. Maybe this is just the bike. I'm not used to the sensitivity of the steering on this. They don't have helmets, so it's easy to just blast them when they get close. And I just killed like 5 of them.
Nice takedown.
I think that, I mean, they should just have polling, basically. They should use polling data to see who's ahead.
The problem is with the polls, it's like, how are you doing the polls with some methodology? Are you doing telephone polls? That's where it's going to get more.
Oh
Damn,
my
that was brutal.
I don't know, man. It's tough. I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of people doing that.
Oh, you took number 1 from me.
Yes, it did.
Yep. I'm gonna put some dynamite down and try and kill the people behind me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm pretty hopeful for the 2020 elections though, because like I don't know.
Nice driving.
I don't know.
At this rate, you'll catch
who's
the
got a shot
assassin
against
before these
Bernie
other
Sanders?
fucks.
If they don't totally fuck him over, like I think it's very possible that Joe Biden just gets Me Too'd out of the gate, because he has already a lot of like allegations floating around about he's kind of a handsy boy.
Really? Joe Biden, like 79-year-old Joe Biden?
I mean, look at George Bush, man. George Bush Sr. HW.
Yeah, but like, I mean, listen, when you're like a famous person, like, I don't mean to minimize sexual assault allegations, but like, the amount of people you come in contact with, like, you're gonna have some crazy people who accuse you of dumb shit. Whether you've done it or not.
Yeah, of course, but I mean, those allegations obviously have to be taken very seriously.
Well, the allegations with H.W. Bush were not taken seriously because he had Parkinson's disease, and they're like, oh, he was like touching me in a weird way, like he was, you know, his hand was moving down my buttocks, like he can barely fucking hold his arm up.
Yeah.
Like, you really think that this like guy who hasn't gotten hard since the 1980s is trying to feel you up? This guy, like,
Yeah, he might be, but
yeah, he might have been. I find that these allegations, like,
well,
I
there
don't
are
know.
allegations of him saying things like, "Do you know who my favorite magician is? David Copperfield." Like that stuff is like
Your
you
quest
gotta
for
play. You
bounty
gotta
ends
pause.
here, Jackal.
Sorry.
You
Oh.
might be entering
Oh, yeah,
phantom
yeah.
territory on a bike, but you'll leave in a body bag.
Yeah, okay, well, that
courtesy
changes-
of our
I mean-
military's finest.
I get your point. Like I get that it's like, yeah, he's an old man, but
I'm not saying being an old man excuses you. I'm saying, like, I don't know. You're in the limelight. You're gonna have some fucking allegations.
Yeah, you're gonna get things or whatever, and that's very true because there was literally a thing online where they were trying to. There was
You
a
got some nerve, Jackal.
what is that? There's some group, I forget their name now, and they're basically like group of frauds, and they were like literally recruiting women to like come out against like yeah, like
Oh, it was a long
left-wing
time.
candidates.
Take me back to the
and say
wall.
like, oh, we'll pay you this much money if you like basically say that this left-wing candidate like sexually assaulted you or sexually harassed you.
Nice
So
takedown.
it's definitely
Those trucks,
sorry.
come
I
to
didn't
me.
mean to
Thanks,
kick you. I just
Jordan.
kicked you though, so at least you didn't die.
Thanks,
You
Jordan.
shouldn't have taken any damage there.
Oh, fucking.
Try to get him before he got you.
Kick back. I always forget to kick.
But yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. Is so yeah, we should listen and we should take those threats seriously, but they should be they should be very careful
You
about
fans
how
are gonna
how
learn
much
not
they
to
say.
fuck
Because
with the
obviously,
Jackal.
if you do the investigation and there's no wrongdoing, then it's done. Like, there was nothing to happen.
Well, the argument from a lot of the rich famous guys like Donald Trump, who's never done anything wrong,
He's our perfect God.
is that is that a lot of the people making accusations face virtually no consequences if their allegations turn out to be false later. That like, yeah, we find out that like, oh, he didn't actually do anything, and then they just kind of.
You could take them to court for slander.
Yeah, but these people usually have no fucking money to sue them for. Like on one hand, like if somebody who's pretty famous has a business, whatever, they stand to lose a lot. But people who like make these accusations often don't stand to lose much, even if they're brought to court. Like, yeah, you can sue like an average Joe and get like, you know, their $30,000 car, and then what? Like,
I don't have a lot of rich people. I don't have a lot of love. For some of these politicians, of course, it's like, yeah, you're first place, right?
yeah, well, we're
Kind of tied for it. Ow! Ow! There's just a ton of damage.
yeah, man, just don't let those twats get close to you. Is there anyone? Yeah, there's still a car left in there.
It's just running through.
Sick. I only got credit for one. I'll need to cover my fucking. Oh yeah. I like. I honestly get both sides. I agree, like, that allegations probably should be taken more seriously than some person's denial, because of course the natural response is just to deny. But I don't know how we got on Me Too.
Oh, because I said Joe Biden's going to get Me Too. And we also were talking about, it stemmed from the politician you were talking about that got caught in either blackface or a KKK, but we don't know which one.
We just need to take care. That's the main issue. We need to like not jump to conclusions. And I feel like that's society just immediately like they're just like, this guy fucking is a racist piece of shit and he needs to burn in hell, and like
I agree, and I think there has to also be
oh my fucking goodness.
some way for people to get
famous.
how do I want to say this? Like to be able to have some forgiveness, I guess we say. And maybe I think for some people, like maybe that doesn't ever mean that you come back into a position of political power. You have to be able to forgive.
Okay, look at Mark Sanford. That's what I would say. This is a guy who used government money to cheat on his wife. He left the Senate, he abandoned his fucking position, and then he left the governorship, and a few months later comes back as the governor or as the senator for his fucking state. So like by most accounts it would be a higher position of government.
Yeah.
And this is how the Republican Party deals with its fucking like sexual assaulters and criminals.
But
And then the Democratic Party.
I don't think the Democrats should do the same thing, because I think that the Republicans are wrong.
That may be, but like the Democratic Party is not gonna. You need to have some kind of cohesion, and I'm not saying like condone or accept corruption or abuse, but I'm saying like there's a difference. There's a huge difference between abuse of public trust and like making a very stupid yearbook photo in the 1980s. Like the scale is so fucking different, and like the consequences for these actions that the different parties would call for are so fucking different.
Yeah, I won't disagree with you on that.
So the Democrats maybe should just fucking lighten up, since they already can barely fucking win
The
elections.
phantoms are decorated national heroes.
I think
You
part of that
are
too
jackal
is like,
scum.
they need to like get on, like stop trying to like be the. Part of that one, my first point to that would be, that's the problems you're gonna run into when you try to be a huge Big Ten party.
But both of the parties are Big Ten parties, man. I don't buy that at all. I think the Republican
No,
Party is
but-
also a very Big Ten party. You've got free marketers, you've got Christian evangelicals, you've got
yeah, but they're all,
white nationalists, you've got immigration hardliners, you've got all kinds of people on all different issues. How's the Democratic Party any
because
different?
the Democratic Party is also trying to swing right wing, basically hard right wingers into their party. Like that was Hillary Clinton's whole thing on her last during the
swing
20,
hard right
the
winger.
20 okay, quote unquote moderate right wingers, which I don't think there's any such thing as a moderate right winger.
That's why she lost. I mean,
But she was, yeah, exactly. But that's the thing is they're still trying to do that. They've been trying to do that since the early '90s with Clinton, when they had these third-way Democrats, and it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's
I wouldn't say
stupid.
moderate Republicans. They're trying to swing independents because
No, they literally have said that they're trying to get quote unquote moderate Republicans into
they
the
might
party.
say that. They might say that, but when they mean, I mean, first of all, these labels aren't exactly fixed. Republican, Democrat, all this shit. There's lots of Democrats who voted for fucking Trump. Like, they've been registered Democrats their entire fucking lives. So, like, just because you're a Democrat doesn't mean shit. And just because you say you're progressive doesn't mean shit. These people are, like, half of the Democratic Party has only, like, you complain about it all the time. They're, like, late comer fucking progressives, man. They've been moderates their entire fucking time, and now they're swinging left on all these positions because they're suddenly popular.
So that's my point with all of this, and that's why mostly I agree with you. Sorry for talking when my mouth is full. But you have to look at people's record, and that's again why I'm going to vote for Bernie Sanders in 2020 unless someone else comes out. Like, my vote is not cast already, but as it currently stands, if he runs, he's who I'm voting for.
I would vote for him too, 100%.
Because he's been so consistent for so long.
He's also right on the issues, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's right and he's been right for so long, and I don't think that I don't have any thought that he will flip flop, as with like a Cory Booker who just announced like that dude will flip flop if you give him enough money, like easily.
I don't know anything about those candidates, and I don't care. I think that Bernie Sanders got robbed of his shot last time, and he's a good candidate. And he's a better candidate, and he's got more fucking charisma and likability than any of these fucks put together.
That's right. That's
Ready?
100% right. Yeah, ready.
Alright.
All these phantom pieces of shit kill women and children during
Yeah, man.
the
The
careful.
thing is, it's funny because he's like not super charismatic. He's not really charismatic.
Oh, he's fucking charismatic as shit, man. People love him. 'Cause he's just like Donald Trump. He's got the same, like, angry fucking charisma.
We'll make him
That, like,
exception.
people are like, oh, this guy's a fucking badass and he's gonna fight for me.
He's
That's,
and he's actually small. He's like pretty intelligent as opposed to Donald Trump. He's got that Brooklyn accent where it's just fun to listen to him. It's just,
is that even a Brooklyn accent?
I don't-
Vermont.
yeah, but he grew up in Brooklyn. Right? I don't. That's definitely not a Vermont accent. Debbie fucking Wasserman Schultz.
I don't know what. Fuck, man, this fucking steering. I need to stick to like the basic bike because I always fuck myself over.
You got the same. You got the hundo, man.
Did I? Well, then I'm just fucking complaining. Maybe I don't like this controller, and it's the controller's fault. Then I'm fucking up. And everything is just like over exaggerated every time I do something. The sensitivity is so fucking high.
Well, you can turn that down too.
I'd rather blame it.
That's fair. Most of these guys are hurt, but I haven't really killed anybody yet on this one.
I'm pretty far behind.
I need to. Oh, speaking of talking about accents on the last podcast, I need to work on my Bernie accent.
There's a YouTube video all about Bernie's accent.
My Bernie impersonation, I guess. That accent. 1%. 0.001%. Fucking over.
My whole diatribe before is that Democrats need to fucking lighten up and stop trying to be the PC party because it's just like not fucking popular. It's maybe popular amongst like certain groups, but it's not. They're trying to win independence. They're trying to fucking get votes. They're trying to win elections. Then shut the fuck up about like I get it. It's offensive, but like it's not the fucking most important thing. And like.
Oh no, I had first place and just fucking blew it, dog. We lost.
Well, I'm in 12th, so.
Yeah, I literally had first and I blew it so hard.
I don't know if you agree, man.
Still a
But
lot
I think
of police.
their being PC just makes the Democratic Party seem out of touch and pompous to like
I think that's-
middle America.
Yeah, I think that's too broad. I think just to say that the Democrats are trying to be the PC party, because
Oh,
The
we got
Republican-
8. Fuck.
The Republicans are also the PC party, man.
The Republicans are the opposite. After Donald Trump, man, Donald Trump is like your embarrassing, drunk, alcoholic, retarded uncle who you won't bring around with
But
you. He's an embarrassment to the entire fucking...
He's an embarrassment, but they're also PC in certain ways. It's just different. Like, if you say something bad about... If you don't say Merry Christmas, they want to control your speech. It's all about... Politically correct doesn't mean you're like lefty. Politically correct means you're trying to control the speech. You have to say the politically correct things.
Yeah, I guess I agree with you on certain issues, but the Democrats... Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I'll accept that point. But...
I get what you're saying. Though.
I feel like when the Republicans do it, nobody fucking pays attention, except like extreme right-wingers. But the when I say Democrats, I mean like the left at large. Like you get diatribes on like fucking CNN on primetime news.
That's because the mainstream news is shit. But yeah, continue. Sorry. Yeah, keep going.
It's a different thing having like Rush Limbaugh and like fucking Alex Jones talk about the war on Christmas. It's another thing when you have like
Fox News talks about it, but you're right. That's one news network.
When you have the majority, the mainstream, basically like just calling for heads all the fucking time. Everyone like get their head. Just like a
it's
culture of outrage.
Yeah, it's outrage. It's too much. It's always panics, moral panics, is what it is, and those are always fucked up. I mean, to your point, like this is like not exactly political, but like look at like the satanic panic of like the 80s and stuff, 80s and 90s. Like it's just in all of it was basically nothing. Like there wasn't a big group of Satanists doing stuff like this, and like that was more of a cultural thing. But yeah, it definitely still happens with the Me Too thing and the sexual assault thing is like it's much more touchy though. The thing is it happens a lot more than it's reported, so it's like you have to be very careful with that stuff. And same thing with racism.
It's true.
They have to be handled very delicately. But I agree with you. You shouldn't just immediately. There should be some sort of like sit down with that thing where you bring people from maybe a supporting side and a person who maybe a person of color who thinks that maybe this person is what they do is racist and it's a disqualifier, and then you have like a town hall about it.
The problem, I think the problem is that we still don't know how to deal with this, because at the end of the day, you can investigate all you want, but in a lot of cases, it's basically like a he said, she said, and whether that comes to like racist acts, sexual harassment, all these things, and then it just comes down to like what cultural side are you on? Like with fucking Kavanaugh, man. It's he's believable, but so is he. So fuck it, just go with our party.
I don't think he was believable at all, but yeah, I understand.
That's what they said. I mean, they said he was the Republicans who are the ones who made the decision said he was believable.
And one fucking Democrat piece of shit. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think I agree with you that. I'm tired of the outrage as well. I'm over let's get outraged about everything. I think it needs to be handled in a much more cool-headed fashion.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's the thing is it's probably not going to change. So I don't know. It's part of the reason why you got to get
Satanists in office.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm all down for Satanists in office. You gotta also get, I think more young people is gonna be important.
I feel young. I don't know, man. I'm like, and maybe I've been out of America for a long time, but I feel like young people are the worst, honestly, right now. I listen to my sister, and she's so open.
In terms of, yeah, but I think
the culture of outrage, they're just like so fucking uptight up their own asses and thinking that they're the only ones who are right and that nobody else knows shit, basically. And they think they're gonna fucking change the world.
Well, and they might, and I think that's a good thing to have.
Every fucking young generation has like thought that since the 1950s, but like this generation,
they have changed stuff though. That's the thing is the young generation often do change stuff. But yeah, I agree with you. Of course, every generation thinks that. I think it's
okay to think that, but it's another thing to be pompous and dismissive.
Yeah.
And also fucking not do anything. Like for all their fucking shit talking, they don't fucking vote.
Yeah.
Like, really, you're gonna fucking do something, but you don't understand anything about politics. You don't fucking vote. You don't fucking get involved.
Well, yeah, that's
like all you fucking do is sit in your fucking cell phone and tweet and go on Instagram. Shut the fuck up. Like, you're the worst generation. You're not gonna change shit.
I don't think this generation is the worst generation.
It's probably not the worst ones, but like
it's definitely not.
I agree.
I think boomers are worse, but
you think the boomers are the worst?
Yeah.
The boomers push harder against like fucking.
Yeah, but a lot of these quote unquote like young millennials some of them aren't even at voting age yet, and so. But I agree with you. If you're not gonna vote,
I'm not saying they're the worst. I'm just saying I'm being facetious, but I'm saying like they're so over the top with their shit, yet they're like the least fucking engaged. They think they know what they're talking about, but they're actually the least fucking informed group that's out there.
I don't think that's true either. I think you're I think you're like being a little bit Goldfoot.
Maybe, but they're not voting.
But I agree with you. Yeah. I think this goes for every person, regardless of what age or demographic you fall in. If you're gonna complain about, unless you're getting barred from voting some way, if you're gonna talk a bunch of shit about how you hate Trump and how you hate
you better fucking do something.
You better fucking vote. Yeah, you better fucking vote. And you should also be protesting and things like that. But baseline, if you're not voting and you're complaining about shit, like fuck off.
Yeah, man.
I don't have time for people that like are like, I'm not gonna vote. It's like, okay, then shut the fuck up and don't talk about anything. Like, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear.
You can vote for Jill Stein if you fucking want, but if you're just gonna
at
be lazy,
at least vote for Jill Stein or vote for Green Party, even Libertarian Party, which I have a lot of qualms with. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of qualms with
Jackal.
I don't
Go
really
home.
think, like, obviously, Jill Stein's not a viable candidate, but especially if you're
better than fucking doing nothing.
Agreed, and then especially if you're in a safe state, and also the thing is if you're voting Green Party, that means you're going to the polls and you're voting for other people, and like a lot of those lower level elected officials are going to make a big difference in your life. And I've done this rant before, so I won't do it again, but like literally everything in your life is about politics. I strongly challenge anyone to come up with some idea that in your life is not.
I'm gonna start dropping dynamite.
Another jackal trying to fight
I would
dirty.
strongly challenge anyone to come up with something in your life that is not strongly, or at least partially, influenced by politics. It's just all it is. Oh no.
Another phantom.
Yeah, I agree. People just need to get more engaged. And also,
you need to stop whining and fucking do something.
I think the complaining is
That's for the war,
apt.
you
Like I complain all day. I'm on Twitter all the time, but I'm also on like news sites looking at the news. I'm also like voting. Like
You think you can attack my brothers in arms?
Like we're doing right now.
I agree. I completely agree with you, and I'm saying we're right because we're always right, and they're wrong because they're always wrong.
That's right. Hashtag MAGA.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you gotta fucking do something.
Yeah. True that.
You can't be. I mean, complaining is good. I love complaining. I'll do it all day long.
Complaining is. It has its purpose, but like,
Yeah,
if that's all you do, then you're not doing shit.
In and of itself, it's not gonna create almost any change at all. So.
But that's like all they know how to do. All those millennials, lump them all into one monolith.
Those millennials.
Even though I'm one of them. But I'm not like an American millennial. I feel like separated from them. Because I'm not growing up in this. Like, I can't imagine going back and dealing with like young people my age, like young Western people my age, dude. Fucking like pompousness and like the capitalistic greed, while they still like dare to fucking complain about shit. I don't know, man. I can't imagine going back there now. I feel like I would fucking be a serial killer.
You've been watching too much Bundy shit.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I just remember like going to the bar and talking to these horrid people, man. Like, I feel like that's all the generation is. Like,
I think you have a poor grasp on what the generation is, but I somewhat agree with you because I also I went to school in a place with like a lot of rich white kids that were fraternity kids that like would like my friends of color, they would like kind of make fun of them, or like I had one friend who was like lesbian and she had short hair, and so they call her a boy all the time, and it's just like, and yeah, I don't know. So it's just like, but then they were more like Republican kids, obviously. But yeah, I also know a few of the quote unquote like pink haired, uber lefties that really aren't like.
That's not even That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not.
What are you?
I'm talking about like the average, just like people like my sister,
I think the average
marginally culture of outrage.
I think the average person just like I don't know. I feel like the average person I would talk to would just be like,
win the war, traitor.
like, yeah, fuck Trump, and that's about all they would say.
Exactly.
They'd be like, politics isn't important.
Yeah, but then they like for some of the shit I would say, like for me, like using whatever these trigger words or some shit, or like criticize, like okay, for instance, like we were talking before about what's her name, Elizabeth Warren, and like how basically some of these arguments, if you're against Elizabeth Warren, then you're a sexist monster, and then it's because you naturally hate women, like that kind of fucking shit.
A lot of that stuff comes from, like, you hear those arguments on like CNN and stuff. They're not millennials. They're like, a lot of those people are boomers.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe this is like
or Gen X. It's
modern.
I think a lot of it is manufactured outrage.
Yeah, maybe what am I basing this off of? I'm basing it off of like the people that I see on social media, for one. Mm-hmm. The handful of people that I interact with that are still like in America. Most of them are okay. Like I love my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
In America, but like I just remember like going to bars and like meeting new people. My classmates in class, like in a lot of these places, they're actually like really authoritarian, closed-minded, like marginally informed leftists who like actually don't care to research. And I'm a leftist too, okay? But like they don't understand the fucking nuance of it, and they'll like jump down your throat over anything that they think is wrong.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people are naturally combative. See, I grew up where it was more. My group of friends was like more leftist. Basically, like some of them were probably like close to socialists, and some of them were just like lefty, but they were like very like libertarian left, which is probably where I'd find myself. It's like very libertarian left, where it's like.
I don't think so at all, man. You're definitely not for small government.
In some ways, though. In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. But libertarian.
What fucking sector are you for small government?
Libertarian in the sense that on social issues, I'm very laissez-faire. Like, you just do whatever you want.
You're just a regular leftist, but that's not libertarian. That's just
left. Leftist is like.
Leftists usually split it into a spectrum. So left on social issues and left on economic issues. And you're left on both. So that would make you just hard left.
Yeah.
Libertarian is usually right on economic issues and left on social issues.
Yeah, there's like a graph that I looked at before that's basically like they split it into like authoritarian versus libertarian, and then left versus right. And so that's where I find myself on that scale.
Maybe on like civil issues, maybe for that kind of stuff. But economic issues.
On economic issues, yeah, you're right.
Libertarianism circles around economic issues, at least in modern times. That's like the primary thing, and you're not anywhere close to them.
Yeah.
Because they're, I mean,
in some ways I am small government because I'm not isolationist, but I would be more isolationist than some people on the left, I guess.
Most of the government spending is not on like the military. It's on most of the arguments, at least.
A lot of our government.
Well, a lot of it is, but the majority and the majority of the arguments are not over the military. Basically, left and right kind of just let that like flutter in the wind. Most of it is over entitlement programs. Most of it is over like social spending, public housing issues, healthcare, that kind of shit. And almost all of those, I think you'd be on the left. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like it would be inaccurate to label you libertarian.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely wouldn't say I'm a libertarian by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, we got Final Boss here, boys and girls, for the 0 people listening right now.
Yeah.
See what I'm watching right now.
Yeah.
People are
So
gonna
you
watch this on
find
YouTube.
the
They gotta pause. You gotta pause with
Oh my
Now's
gosh, sorry.
probably a good time to turn around
I thought you were. I
and
thought
run
you were watching,
home.
and then you looked at your phone. I was like, ooh.
Well, we're just like posting in the chat. Just like let everyone know. Oh, that's what happens when you look away.
You can post in the chat once we have on.
I like how I just lost like a third of my health being hit by a car. This is like the last level.
I find on the last level, anyone who's not the boss, I kind of just kick away.
It's probably the best. I always forget about the kick. The kick is so useful.
Kick is the bomb.
I always forget about it.
Very,
You get
very-
so much.
Very
Like,
much. Very much better.
get some boosted.
Oh, I pulled up, but I pulled up too
Oh,
quick.
he's not that far ahead. Okay. I'm feeling it.
You really think they'll let you collect the bounty?
Oh, I killed myself.
Got hit by a car.
Yeah, I smashed into a wall. Oh boy.
That's just for you.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Did I kill you?
Yeah, I think so. I think you kicked the guy into me or something.
Oh. Sorry, bro.
It's alright, Betty.
That was a lucky shot. Try that again. Turn around and go home.
Well, I
This
got
is
rid
your
of a lot of
last
his shield,
chance.
We got more than half the race left.
That was a cheap shot.
Especially when you have the gun. The kick is.
I didn't come this far to get killed by a jackal.
Oh, I blew myself up. I got him with like 3 or 4 blasts of dynamite. It's hard to kill this guy. It's like moderately hard to kill without a machine gun. The machine gun I can kill him fast. Real
I
fast.
shot him with a magnum a bunch of times. I have a machine gun, but I don't have very many bullets left.
I got a lot of magnum rounds, but
With the magnum, you gotta pull up.
you fucking cuck.
I'm gonna get him with the shotgun. If I get close enough. Oh, he's shoots me. He kicks me. Doesn't matter. I didn't fly off.
Fucking
the map or
twat.
anything. You can get behind him too. It's good because it'll knock all the cars out.
Oh, I got hit by that fucking car. Got a shot off on him.
I got him.
Not yet.
Damn. I'm honestly
Yeah.
kind of
Almost
impressed.
there.
Oh no! I don't want to get killed. I don't want to get killed. Bye-bye,
You got him. You got him.
Hot damn, the
We got
is
him.
ours.
And down goes the
Just grab his
boss.
bike for proof and get out of Phantom territory.
Oh, that's you. I keep seeing people
The
post in the
Phantom's
chat.
just
And you gotta
sending
pause or you
in a
gotta play.
fuck ton of sharpshooters to make sure you don't leave the
Oh, yeah, I
territory with
forgot
the
about this
assassins.
What? Fuck, man.
Sorry. I grabbed the controller and I hit the button. I'm sorry. At least we don't have to look at cars. You can hit all the cars you want.
I like that, but it kind of throws you off. It's not like it's a smooth ride if you're hitting cars all the time.
True. You can try to avoid them, but if you do it,
You got that.
I hate those guys.
What the fuck? You fucking... See, the buttons are not responsive, actually, on this controller.
So the controller is like literally from like when I was in high school.
It's so filled with, like, jizz and whatever else is in here. Yeah, sure.
I only do that on my keyboard.
I hope you believe this out with lots of Alex Jones.
This is going on. This is going on.
Wow, that was really cool. I'm definitely gonna suffer on this time trial. Wow, I have like almost no health from like getting hit like 2 times.
We do like a legit speed run sometime and see how fast we can do it. Our speed run timer is still pretty quick. We also like speed run time like in matches.
No, that doesn't count.
Maybe.
Call you maybe.
Gross.
What the fuck? Are you fucking fucking kidding me?
Push the back button, the select button, you'll reset. My start button didn't work on this game, so I can't pause, which is kind of shitty.
Health back with these fucking. Wow! Wow! Wow!
So what I would say to you about the political thing is just, I would say don't
Stop being so angry at other people about being angry.
don't discount the young people too much. I mean, you should listen to the thing with my sister and I. It's the same thing as you. Like when you were young, you were like a communist, right? We were all communists when we were young.
Yeah, now if I heard myself now, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, it just makes me feel old to tell people, young people, to shut up. I mean, but I agree with you. Like
read a couple more books.
But I don't think. Yeah. I think.
Read like a rudimentary Marx book. Like, yeah, like. Okay, you say first.
I was just gonna say I think to talk down to young people sometimes. Like obviously.
You said young people. We're millennials.
I know, but I'm saying like to talk down to like a lot of millennials, like they're still figuring this shit out, and like we're much more in constant like in politics than a lot of these people are. So I don't know. I give them a yeah. It's like my thing would be hey, go read some books about like what you want to talk. Like I don't think most millennials are Marxist, that was true, but like I think a lot of them are well-meaning, but they get fired up about the wrong thing and they get misled by like some bullshit online. Like when I don't know, when I was in high school or whatever, or not in high school, probably in, I was like into like microaggressions and blah 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 blah. I eventually was just like, a lot of this stuff is not really important. Safe spaces they don't exist in the real world.
You're chaining it, man. For like 3 minutes.
But I don't know, man. I agree with you. Sometimes it's fucking frustrating. It's just like,
You should be almost out of
This one
Phantom
doesn't matter,
territory
man.
now.
I would be
Gotta
like,
say,
you need
we're
to
really
grow
proud.
up a little bit.
But
You need
be
to
careful.
This doesn't
We
matter.
still
You
don't know who hired the assassin. But,
should've
well,
told
we
you.
think it may
Take
have
a
been an
break.
inside job.
Take a little break.
What better way
my
to increase
ear's
weapons
ringing for
than to
some
get all the
reason.
gangs to fight each other over bounty, right?
You almost see her looking
So much
at
for
me.
the
You almost
tricks.
ran into the wall.
Looks like we'll be at war for a long time.
I remember
we can afford the
last
best
time
guns
Lulu was
now.
playing this and she was like using the boost because it doesn't show up. It actually uses the boost. So like when she started the next one, I had no boost left. Or she had no boost left because she stole my game
Oh, yeah, she played it, right?
for a minute. Alright, let's go blast 'em. Use up all my boosts in like 30 seconds.
We gotta win Rainbow Road here.
Yeah, this is the most important one.
This is. But yeah, I don't know. I get real frustrated. Oh, we're getting a little frame rate shut here.
Yeah.
I get a little frustrated with that stuff too. I wish people would get more. I don't know. Spend more time instead of being outraged so much, which I get out. I mean, again, second or third episode in a row, I'm gonna plug our Twitter. Just go check our Twitter out.
You can be outraged, but maybe choose your outrage carefully. How about that? Like.
Yeah, and also do some reading on the subject, like, because like when stories break, like a lot of times it's easy to be outraged, but that's like a lot of times when stories break, I don't like an example of like Twitter. I don't tweet about them right away because especially if it's like a controversial thing, I'm just like I don't know all the facts to this, or if I do tweet about it, I'll be like, this is interesting, like let's see where this goes. You just can't know about it. So when you go from 0 to like I'm like a code red outraged right away, it's not worth it. You're wasting one, your energy, like being so outraged about everything, and
I may have killed everyone in the race.
to you,
Oh, no,
there's
no,
a few
no.
people behind
Yeah,
me,
you're in
but
six.
I'm gonna try to catch up.
Do that. They're coming.
They're game.
Come on.
But also what I was gonna say is you look like a dunderhead. You look like you don't know what the fuck fuck you're talking about because you're just like got so outraged about it, and then everyone's like, well, dude,
Come on, Dunderhead.
you're a dunderhead. Hey, dunderhead, why don't you think about what you're, what's going on? Do a little research there, dunderhead.
True that. Nobody wants to look at Dunderhead.
I don't want to look at dunderhead. That's why I try to do some research.
What the frick?
What the flim flappies going on here?
I was like well in first, and these two came out of nowhere and just like blasted in front of me. Now they're not dying.
They're probably the bosses.
I mean, they're all bosses in this level.
Did you get your first back?
I'm back in first, of course. Yeah, I think everyone's dead now.
Hey, I just met you. And this is crazy. But I
Oh,
want to
nice.
take a nap. Good night, baby. Hey, you just shocked me. This is crazy. But here's my AK. Good night, baby. Got him.
Oh, I just fell off the track. You're probably gonna pass me.
Yeah.
Now I can kill you, right?
Jordan's gonna get first place.
Not if I can fucking help it.
Mine first. Fuck it.
Yeah, you stole it from me, you fuck.
Fuck it, bitch.
Right behind you, I can easily pass you. And
Oh, I'm in first place. It's not Ari. Look at me.
You're egging me on, you're so mean.
Just don't kill me. You can race me, that's fine. I've only got one bullet left. But that's okay.
I'm gonna hit you. I pressed it like 3 times and there's no play.
What? Get off me.
I wanted to change to the sword. I kept it pressing it.
Get off me, you Philistine. Sorry. I was trying to shoot this guy, but I didn't want to shoot him back there.
Sure.
Oh, you passed me, you batch. Oh, I thought you were right off the fucking level.
Oh, that happened to me too.
I
A
did.
clip there.
I fell off though. You didn't fall.
Because I had enough speed.
I didn't have no speed.
Whoa, I didn't mean to do that.
I need to learn to drive fast.
Die, officer.
You remember that song?
Static X.
No, it's not.
Is that not Static X?
No, I forget who that is. I used to listen to it like before basketball games when I was like a little all pumped up.
Just Swami. I feel like they just like found the names of like
The way they did the names was like if you paid to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you like supported the game, you like got your name in it. If you paid a certain amount. I should have done it and put
Yeah,
it on
you should have done it.
FreeChinaPost.
There would have been a little Jordan forehand riding around the game.
I don't want my name on there.
Well, I just said your name.
It's okay.
You gonna leave that out?
Maybe.
Don't forget.
Well, on the YouTube video, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't have any video editing software.
I mean, you could just cover the audio, and then put the audio in.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can edit the audio. You gotta link the audio with this video, anyways. The video is silent, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when we looked at the old video, it was fine.
Really?
Yeah, we looked at the old video before. Oh, I just met you, and this is crazy. Oh, why do I have Twitch notifications? Oh, live mobile dashboard. Manage your channel directly from your phone. It's alright, no one's watching us, so.
There's like a championship going on right now.
Championship what?
I don't know. League of Legends. Alright, let's go get some food, buddy.
Lowell is pretty fun, but. Alright, everybody. That was fun, huh? You're gonna have to probably. Maybe I can exit out of this. What kind of food are you trying to get?
Whatever's open.
I don't know if there's much open right now.
You said that one place across the street's open.
I don't know. I said it's open until midnight.
No, you said 3 a.m.
Oh, you're talking about the Kaohsiung place.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, everybody, thanks for listening in, I guess, if you listened in. I don't know if anyone watched our stream except for maybe Abby. But if you did, we appreciate it. And let us know what you think, you know? So we'll talk to you all soon. Hopefully we'll do more of this podcast / gaming stream soon. And yeah. See you guys later. Oh. My Steam is taking over my screen. Bye!